Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my October beauty favorites. Can you believe that? We are already on the 4th of November and it's still warm enough to pretty much wear shorts every day. I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm a little bit late on my favorites this month, but I still wanted to tell you all what I've been loving. If you're interested, please keep on watching and let's just go ahead and jump right on in. The first two things I want to talk about, I do not currently have here with me. I left them both at my mom's, but I will insert a picture. The very first one I want to talk about is the Urban Decay Optical Illusions Primer. This primer is awesome. As soon as I start to apply this primer, and I mainly put it like in my T-zone where I have pores, it instantly starts to blur those pores and smooth out my skin, and it truly makes my large pores on my cheeks look flawless. It makes my makeup apply amazingly. I can't really say that it extends it a great deal, but what I love it for is how it really blurs and smooths my skin. If you have not tried the Urban Decay Optical Illusions Primer, I highly suggest you do so. Stop by Sephora and pick you up a sample. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I love this foundation so much. I have the shade Vanilla. It's a light shade with neutral undertones, but it matches me perfectly. I love the smell of it. It truly smells like a sweet peach. I guess that's maybe the fig cream, but it doesn't smell like fake peach, if that makes sense. The scent does linger, and as I'm applying my foundation, and maybe even a few minutes after, I can still smell it, so if scents bother you, probably won't like this. It claims that it has 14-hour wear. I have personally tried this foundation for up to 16 hours, and it still looked amazing. It still looked flawless. It did not separate. It did not get cakey or anything. It looked beautiful. It's a really good, long-wearing foundation. They call it a comfort matte. It is matte, but it's not a flat matte. It looks really beautiful on the skin. And also for the price, it's $36, but you're getting 1.6 ounces of foundation. And any standard foundation has 1 ounce. So you're getting 0.6 more than any other foundation for the price of $36. So that again is another win for me. If you have not tried the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, I highly recommend you do so. The next thing I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I've heard a lot of people say that this is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I do not own the Tarte Shape Tape, so I really can't speak on that. But I love this concealer. It is very medium to full coverage. It's what I have on today. It just honestly looks beautiful on the skin. It's very inexpensive. The only thing that I do not like is this little tiny applicator. It doesn't pick up very much product at all, so I'm like, you know, so I do wish that they would change the applicator, make it a little bit bigger, make it grab onto a little more product. Other than that, I love this. When I first got this, I did not think that I liked it very much for some reason. I'm really not sure why, but I kept giving it a try and I've absolutely fallen in love. I think it's about $3, maybe $4 at Walgreens. Go get it. You'll thank me later. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo. I've been using this for a very long time, but I kind of got out of the habit of using it, and now I've been back into the habit of using it. It has the brow pencil on one side, and then it has, ooh, shot out of there, and then it has the brow powder on the other side. I don't really use the powder a lot, every now and then, but I love the pencil. It is a little bit waxy, so it stays on a very long time. Today, even for a matter of fact, I applied this at about 9:30 this morning. At about 11:30 tonight, it's a little after midnight. I've touched them up, but it still looks beautiful. There was just one little spot that was missing right here, but other than that, they still looked great. I love this. I have repurchased this several times. So if you're looking for a good brow pencil from the drugstore, I highly, highly recommend the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, I don't know why it took me so long to hop on this bandwagon, but it is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I just have the trial size. This is an amazing product. It has a little teeny tiny spoolie But I love this to set my brows in place even after I've used the brow pencil or even on its own. Even on days when I'm just, throwing on a little concealer, a little bronzer, brows out the door, this is the perfect product for that. It really colors in my brows and makes them look a little more full than they are. It's a really great product. When this is over, I will definitely be buying the full size. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow and I love it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Maybelline Master Contour V-Shape Duo Stick Contour and Highlight. My friend Megan here on YouTube got me into wanting to try this so bad, and I love it. This contour shade is the perfect shade. It looks like a perfect shadow. It's what I have on as my contour today. It also has this light side, which is great for lightening your under eyes, down the bridge of the nose, your forehead, all that highlighting it's great for. It's got the perfect triangle shape, so it really fits right in the hollows of those cheekbones. It's great, and it's a 2-in-1 product, which I love. So yeah, I couldn't say enough good things about this. I've been using this a little over a month, and I love it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I have been looking for a new liner. I've really got out of the habit of wearing liner a lot. All my gel eyeliners had dried up. My liquid ones had also dried up and looked more gray. So I picked up this Wet n Wild one. I think it was like $3, but it's great. Very black, very matte, and the little wand is pretty flimsy, but it's really good to just flick out that wing. You can see how black it is, but it dries down to a complete matte, so I love this for $3. You cannot go wrong. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner, and I have mine in the shade black, and everything that I talk about I will link down in the description bar below. The next couple things I want to talk about are some brushes. These are all e.l.f. brushes, and I'm hooked. This one is called the Eye Crease Brush, and it's just a little teeny tiny crease brush, but I love for putting this in the outer V and just kind of bringing it up. It's the perfect size. It's the smallest one out of any of them that I have, but for $1, this is an amazing brush. This one is called the e.l.f. Concealer Brush, and I just really use this to smoke out my under lash line or as a highlight on my inner corner, and it's a perfect brush for that. Again, $1. You cannot go wrong. And this one is the e.l.f. Small Angled Brush. I will use this to just kind of pack liner on my lower lash line, or I will put my eyeliner on this brush and use it instead of the applicator it comes with. This one was $2. They've really come out with some new brushes, and I'm loving them. Actually, I've been using these every single day since I got them, so I highly recommend going and checking out the new e.l.f. brushes. Another thing I want to talk about is this makeup brush cleaner. I'm not sure of the brand. It says Fresh Egyptian Cotton. I got this at TJ Maxx. This stuff is amazing. You can see how dirty and black this brush is. I purposely made it dirty. So now I'm just going to spray a little bit on here. I'm just going to take a towel. Voila! It's perfectly clean. This has been a lifesaver. In between deep cleaning my brushes, I've used quite a bit of it, as you can tell, but this even removes foundation off foundation brushes. It removes everything. If you happen to come across this at TJ Maxx, I highly recommend it. I will try to link it down below, but I'm not sure if I can, but I will try. Okay, the last couple of things I want to talk about are lipsticks. I have been absolutely in love with these liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks by Wet n Wild. My absolute favorite is Rebel Rose. And these liquid lipsticks seriously last all day. I had somebody at work the other day ask me, like, what lipstick are you wearing? Because it lasts all day. And when I told her they were $4.99 at Walgreens, she could not believe it. And the first time I tried them, I couldn't either. Like, they are amazing. And this one right here is Rebel Rose. And this one right here is Give Me Mocha, which is more of a burnt red shade. I did wear this in a tutorial if you want to see it more in action. And then the lipstick I'm wearing is a Lorac Alter Ego lipstick in the shade Duchess. I've worn this so much. Look, it is falling apart. I hope that I can get a swatch. This is probably my most used lipstick ever, besides the Bare Minerals one I've talked about recently. It's right there. It's just a really pretty nude, but like a mauve dark nude. So you can kind of see the colors I go for, but it is beautiful and I love it very, very much. And then if I want to go for a glossy look, I've been topping it with this Dior Addict lip polish. And this is in the shade 002. And this, honestly, it says lip polish smoothing lacquer. It honestly just fills in the lines of your lips and makes your lips look so full, so juicy, and I love it. It's just a really pretty light pink, but over top of lipstick you can't really tell the color. It's just really fills in those lip lines and makes your lips look amazing. I know this is a little bit pricey, but if you want to spoil yourself, I highly recommend the Dior Lip Polish Smoothing Lacquer. That's really all my favorites this month. I'm really curious to hear what your all's favorites are, so please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite product of the month was. That way, if it's something I haven't tried, maybe I can go out and try it. I love hearing what you guys have been loving. Please, if you like favorite videos, please give it a big thumbs up. It truly, truly means the world to me. And please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Or not follow me on Instagram or my other social media. It will all be linked in the description bar for you below, so you can do that. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all soon with a new video. Bye!